parts we ordered still haven't arrived yet. Do you happen to know what's going on?
We make bento boxes, if that's what you meant. We sent out 500 this morning. My name is Keiichi Sato. I run a little bento box place downtown. And today, totally out of nowhere, I got this weird phone call.
This is Miyata from Doki Doki Electronics. The parts we ordered still haven't arrived yet. Do you happen to know what's going on?
Huh? Parts?
Yes, the parts. They were supposed to arrive today.
We make bento boxes, if that's what you meant. We sent out 500 this morning.
What? A bento box?
Yeah, this is Sato Bento Box.
I see. Okay, thanks.
What's up? Wrong number?
Oh, hey, Nagisa. I don't think it was just a wrong number.
Yeah? Anyway, I've got to run. I'll just leave the money for the sandwich here, okay?
Sure thing. Thanks, as always.
Kanzaki, what's the number you gave me just now?
That's Sato's bento number. Why? Something wrong?
I asked for Sato Industries' number.
Sato Industries? Why would you need that?
There was a defect in the day's electronics batch. I told you to order extra parts. Don't you remember?
Huh? I don't think you ever said that.
I told you last week.
All you told me was to order 500 bento boxes. That's for the forum we're hosting today, right?
Wait. Then, what happened to the parts from Sato Industries?
I didn't order them.
What? I told you to place the order with Sato from Sato Industries, didn't I?
When you asked, I was actually in the middle of a meeting about today's forum. So, when you just said Sato, anyone would have naturally thought you meant Sato from Sato Bento Box.
How was I supposed to know you'd confuse them? This is bad. If those parts don't show up today, we'll have to shut down the entire line.
Miyata, got a minute?
Hirayama?
We just got a call from the factory about the day's electronics products. They said the production line will have to stop, unless the parts are supplied immediately. Don't tell me it's another order screw-up.
Actually, there's been a mix-up, and the replacement parts haven't been delivered yet.
I trusted you with the order. You need to start taking some responsibility.
I understand, but like I've said before, I think the real issue is the way we're managing our inventory.
Right now, we just need to find someone who can make the delivery in their place.
Yes, sir.
After that, Miyata called every supplier she could think of.
Damn it. I checked with every supplier, even on a rush order. It'll still take a few days. I'm worried this could damage our relationship with Days Electronics.
I know. We fought tooth and nail with Tokimeki Electronics to win that deal, and now we're about to blow it.
You could have just been clearer when you asked me. I mean, you're always like this. Even in your personal life, you never really explain things.
You're the CEO's son, so shouldn't you at least try talking to the higher-ups? I mean, you're worried about the way we're managing inventory now, right?
Well, yeah, a little. We do have problems like this more often than we should.
Anyway, I've got to call Days Electronics.
Meanwhile, the electronics industry forum, hosted by Doki Doki Electronics, was going smoothly.
Hey, Keiichi.
Nagisa,
Everyone's been saying how good the bento boxes are today.
thanks so much.
This is Oda from Days Electronics, and this is Keiichi Sato. He runs Sato Bento Box.
Hi. If I'm not wrong, you're the one we often order bentos from, right? Yes. Thanks for always working with us.
He used to work at Tokimeki Electronics. We were in the same sales team.
Oh, really? At Tokimeki Electronics?
I bet today's forum brought back some memories, huh?
Haha. Yeah, it definitely did.
Oda,
Miyata, the forum today was really great. I learned so much.
thank you so much. About the parts delivery for your AI refrigerators?
Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the next batch is due pretty soon. We're really looking forward to it.
Actually, we've had some trouble on the production line, so things are running behind schedule. So, I was wondering if we could possibly reschedule the delivery?
Again?
I'm terribly sorry.
If I remember correctly, your company experienced some delivery problems before, right?
Yes,
When exactly did the issues on the production line happen?
last week, about 500 units were affected.
If it was last week, shouldn't you have ordered replacement parts by now?
Well, there was a mistake when placing the order.
Something else? For 500 units?
Yes. Wait, 500 units? Didn't you say you had a sudden same-day order for 500 bento boxes this morning?
Yeah. Hold on. Are you saying you ordered bento boxes instead of parts?
Well,
You've gotta be kidding me. How does a mix-up like that even happen?
it's incredibly embarrassing.
If I recall correctly, this isn't the first time there's been a delivery issue, is it?
That's right.
You need to understand that we schedule production around your deliveries. If this happens again, we'll have to seriously consider ending our business relationship.
What?
Please, wait.
I'm honestly impressed. Handling 500 bentos in one day, that's no small feat, especially when it comes to sourcing ingredients.
No, it definitely wasn't easy. But we keep enough stock on hand to handle big last-minute orders like that.
You stock up on ingredients that are harder to find and go lighter on the ones that are easier to replace, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's always been serious about inventory management, even back when we worked together at Tokimeki.
That's really interesting.
I learned a lot about inventory strategies back then, and I still apply that thinking in the bento business today.
That explains how you handled the order so smoothly. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Come to think of it, didn't Tokimeki Electronics have a similar inventory policy? Your company adjusted stock based on the parts supply situation, right?
Yes, we used to keep our inventory as low as possible and only order what we needed, but it made it really hard to deal with sudden problems. So Keiichi changed the policy to what we have now.
I see. So you adjusted your policy after learning the hard way. That's quite impressive.
It's nothing like that.
Unlike Tokimeki Electronics, Doki Doki Electronics has stuck to its approach of keeping no inventory and supplying only what's needed, right?
Yes, that's right. We don't keep inventory, which helps us keep our prices lower than most competitors. And honestly, even in the long run, we believe this management style offers some real advantages.
I see. I understand the appeal, price-wise, but if delays like this keep happening, we may need to rethink our partnership. I must say, Tokimeki Electronics' stable supply is quite appealing. Do you think we could schedule another meeting?
Of course, I'd be happy to. But wait!
So the forum ended without a hitch. Later, back at Doki Doki Electronics. You want to revise our inventory policy?
Yes? Days Electronics is losing trust in us because of these repeated delays. They seem quite attracted to Tokimeki Electronics' reliable supply.
Tokimeki Electronics, huh?
If things keep going like this, I'm afraid our contract might be at risk.
But the reason we won against Tokimeki Electronics in this deal was because we kept costs down by not holding inventory.
That's true, but they told us if there's even one more delay, they'll pull the plug on us.
We finally have a product that's competitive. Dropping that just to prepare for some what-ifs doesn't sound smart to me.
I see. I understand your perspective. Let's go, Kanzaki.
Huh? Go where?
The CEO, your father. If Hirayama won't do anything, we're going straight to the top.
But why are you so desperate? I mean, I get that losing the contract to Tokimeki Electronics would be a problem, but...
If we land this deal, I finally get a real shot at becoming a department head.
You want a job that badly?
Of course I do. In my family, my dad, mom, and my brother are all executives. I can't be the only one who's not.
Is that really how it works?
Someone like you, who can become the CEO without lifting a finger, would never understand.
It's not like I haven't done anything. So, you want to change our inventory strategy?
Yes, sir.
Our company's success comes from cutting costs and boosting production efficiency. We've competed with other companies relying on that. So changing our strategy so easily would be risky. Don't you think?
I know, sir. But I really want you to see what's happening on the ground. Because we're sticking too rigidly to the old strategy. We're now at risk of losing the contracts we worked so hard to secure. Please take this seriously.
Well, what do you think? I think changing the strategy all at once is risky. You built this company up over the years following this exact approach. And honestly, I think we're still making a solid profit with our current inventory management system.
Kamazaki? You seriously can't say anything to your dad? You know the system's broken. And you think you're ready to be CEO with that attitude?
I believe I am.
While Miyata seemed to be having a hard time, I've started getting invited to discussion forums hosted by Days Electronics. Are you sure my input will actually help? Definitely. We'd love to get your take as a food inventory advisor for our next AI fridge model. An advisor?
It's great to be working with you again. Let's make it a good one.
Okay. So, changing the company policy isn't going to be easy, huh?
Exactly. I just wish they'd listen more to the people on the ground.
Well, switching inventory systems isn't something you can do overnight. There's a lot involved.
Is it really that complicated?
Yeah, you have to overhaul the whole system, work with suppliers, reorganize warehouse and logistics. It's a lot.
Is there anything we can do for now?
Maybe, as a quick fix, we could start keeping a small stock of just the essential parts. We don't have much storage space, but finding a few backup suppliers might help.
That could actually work.
So it looks like Doki Doki Electronics started putting a few countermeasures in place. But not long after...
A cargo strike?
Yeah, the cargo workers are on strike. No loading or unloading is happening. Even imported parts aren't getting through. This might delay our delivery to Days Electronics again.
It's okay. We did stock some inventory for situations like this. We should be covered, at least for now.
Still, even if everything goes perfectly, strikes usually last for a few days. What we have probably won't be enough.
Then what about our backup suppliers? We lined up a few emergency supply routes, right?
I checked with them too, but it looks like they're affected by the strike as well. So getting a supply from them won't be easy either.
What? This is not good. We need to get in touch with Oda at Days Electronics right away.
Right.
Thanks again for today. The next AI refrigerator model looks really promising.
Your approach to food inventory really opened my eyes. Honestly, I was sad when he left Tokimeki Electronics for a different path, but I'm truly glad we're working together again.
Oh no, I've learned a lot from you too. Thanks for everything.
Huh? Isn't that? Excuse me?
Well, if it isn't Miyata.
I truly apologize about the delivery delay.
Ah, this is about what you mentioned over the phone. You didn't have to trouble yourself coming all the way here.
No, I felt I had to apologize in person. We had extra stock ready, but the strike caused shortages we never expected.
I see. That must have caused quite some trouble.
I'm worried we might cause trouble for your company again.
You don't need to worry about that.
Huh?
We've already placed an additional order with Tokimeki Electronics.
A new order? With Tokimeki?
Yes. Actually, expecting possible delays, we had already started working with them.
Thank you very much for the new order.
Even with a strike like this, Tokimeki assured us they can deliver on time. No problem.
What? Isn't your company affected by the strike too? No. For parts with unstable supply chains, we keep a solid stockpile, so we're not expecting delays.
That's excellent risk management.
It's all thanks to Keiichi's proposal and hard work.
I couldn't have done it without your support, Nagisa. I'm just glad it's finally paying off. Miyata, we chose your company originally because of your competitive pricing. But looking back, for this part, supply reliability should have been the priority. So, from now on, we won't be placing new orders with your company.
What?
Cost matters, but for us, keeping the supply steady is really the most important thing.
No, this can't be happening.
Losing the day's electronics contract means losing market share. That's a serious failure, Miyata.
But if we changed our inventory strategy sooner, we might have saved the deal.
The result is what it is.
What? This is just...
Once I become CEO, I'll change the policy right away.
CEO? Are you saying you're going to be CEO?
Yes, isn't that the plan?
What are you talking about? There's no way. I'm considering you as my successor.
What? No way.
You've got to be kidding. Honestly, I think you're the reason we landed the deal with Days Electronics. So thank you.
Not at all. It was your work and Tokimeki's that made it happen.
That humble side of yours hasn't changed at all. What the hell? It's totally unfair. The people on the ground raised concerns, but management ignored them. And look where that got us.
Please calm down.
And why are you still following me?
Why? Well, because I'm your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Don't make me laugh. I'm not interested in you anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not interested in someone who's not going to be CEO.
So, you were only dating me because I'm the CEO's son?
Exactly.
No way. I've had it. I don't need somebody who's only after climbing the corporate ladder.
Excuse me? Hi there. Oh, here to talk inventory again?
Haha. After that, Miyata took the fall for losing the Days Electronics deal and was quickly demoted.
This is so unfair. I'm done with this place. I quit.
Kanzaki, realizing he had no future at the company, resigned on his own, only to end up unemployed, and he and Miyata broke up soon after. I was supposed to be the next CEO. How did it come to this? Meanwhile, CEO of Doki Doki stubbornly clung to his outdated views, dragging the company into a steep decline. He eventually earned the title of the worst CEO in company history. And as for me...
What a beautiful day.
Yeah, it really is.
Hey, how about a picnic sometime?
Huh? A picnic?
Yep, just the two of us, in one of your famous bento boxes.
I'd love that. Looks like things are going great in my personal life, too. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.